Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. By Brian Tracy. Chapter 6, Commit to Excellence, Part C. Set standards of performance. If you want to lose weight, the first thing you do is weigh yourself. If you want to improve in any area, you first measure how well you are doing in that area today, and then use that as a baseline for improvement. Once you have determined the results that you absolutely, positively have to get to perform at your best in a particular aspect of your life or work, you then give yourself a score of 1 to 10 in each key result area, with 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. You must be at a 7 level or above in each area to do your overall job in an excellent fashion. Wherever you are scoring 7 or below, you must set a goal to improve in that area. Always start your program of personal improvement where you can get the greatest result the fastest. This will invariably be in the key result area where you are the weakest. Identify your lowest scoring CRA and then make a plan to improve in this skill area as quickly as possible. Simultaneously, you develop a plan to gradually improve in each area where you are weak. Every step you take toward improving yourself in one of your key result areas will improve your results in your job. The better you get at your job, the more you will like and respect yourself. The more you like and respect yourself, the better you will feel, and the more energy and enthusiasm you will have. You will soon become unstoppable. Personal strategic planning. In the business world of the 20th century, it was generally agreed that corporations should conduct strategic planning on a regular basis. Individuals, though, were encouraged to set personal goals. In the 21st century, however, the situation is different. Today, each individual, just like a company, must engage in a regular process of personal strategic planning. In personal strategic planning, you view yourself as a business organization. With this perspective, you make more detailed, long-range plans for your goals and activities in every part of your life. Today, you must spend far more time thinking about your future than ever before. You must invest more energy and effort analyzing and planning the steps you need to take to translate your future dreams into present realities. You must manage yourself better than ever before. You have to take complete control over everything that happens to you. Audience participation. Sometimes I ask my audience, how many people here are self-employed? Usually, about 10 to 15% of the audience will raise their hands. I then stop the seminar and ask them again, how many people here are really self-employed? And then I wait. It doesn't take them very long. People look at each other and then back at me and then at each other again. Soon, one hand after another begins to go up. Eventually, everyone has his or her hands raised. Everyone realizes that they are all self-employed. The biggest mistake that you can make is to think that you ever work for anyone else but yourself. The fact is that you are always self-employed, from the time you take your first job until the time you retire. No matter who signs your paycheck, you are working for yourself. You are the president of an entrepreneurial personal services company with 1 employee yourself. In the long run, as a result of the things that you do or fail to do, you determine how much you earn. If you want an increase in pay, you can go to the nearest mirror and negotiate with your boss. You determine your own income. People sometimes argue with me about this. They say that the pay structures in their business or industry are determined by factors over which they have no control. But then I point out to them that it was they who decided to go to work in that business or industry. And it is they who decide to stay there. They are in charge. They are on their own payroll. If you are not happy with any part of your work, it is up to you to change it. Benjamin Disraeli said, "Never complain and never explain." If there is a part of your work or personal life that you don't like, don't waste your time complaining about it. Instead, take action. As Shakespeare's Hamlet expresses it, take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. Seeing yourself as the president of your own personal services corporation requires that you accept total responsibility for everything you are, and everything you ever will be. This is an enormous thought for many people. It is both scary and exhilarating. Just imagine. You are where you are and what you are because you have decided to be there. Everything you accomplish, for the rest of your life, will be largely determined by the actions that you take, or fail to take. You are responsible. You are in charge. You are in control. You are your own boss. And there are no limits except the limits that you allow the outside world to place on yourself and on your thinking. This is the end of Chapter 6 Part C. This is the end of Chapter 6 Part C.